RSK, let it play, boy.
First up.
Us black people, really, we need to come together. All of them ain't but because God, see what I'm saying? It's only one God. You know what I'm saying? See, God first, and I'm second.
So what we gonna come together under?
When we gonna come together? Because we all need to stop our violence. That's what we need to come together.
We need to stop our violence, but you can't come together unless you got some kind of moral codes.
It's a moral code. So you talking about the moral code?
So ain't no need of us coming together if we gonna come together and we still gonna be stealing from each other. Or we gonna come together and we still gonna be sleeping with each other's wives.
We ain't gonna sleep with
We
each other.
can't come together and we still gonna be selling each other dope.
Right? We gonna sell each other dope. Cause we're gonna give it, we're gonna give it to the all.
Why we not? Why we not gonna be selling dope?
Cause we're gonna give it to all the other races.
You gonna give it to all the other races?
Yeah.
So what moral code says that we gonna give that to all the rest of the races? Because with a moral, with a moral code also has to come punishment for disobedience of the code. Right. So if you disobey the code that we set for, just like the street's supposed to have a code. They don't have a code no more. That's why there ain't no code to the streets no more.
You should never steal, you should never tell, you should never do nothing.
Or what?
Or what?
Or what? Or what happens?
Don't nothing happen, because then
that's why the code don't be, because we don't feel the consequences of doing those things.
Why we don't feel the consequences? Because everybody out here is goddamn going against each other.
Give me Psalm 47 verse 2.
Psalm 47 verse 2. I tell you what, Psalm verse 47 verse 2. Hey, young man, get out the Bible.
You don't want us in the Bible.
No, you don't need to be in the Bible.
You don't need to be in the Bible. Matter of fact, give me Proverbs 13:18.
Proverbs 13:18.
We gonna show the
13:18 gonna tell you what.
But we finna show you what it finna tell us.
What you gonna tell you?
Proverbs 13:18.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 13 and verse 18.
Come on.
Poverty.
It says poverty and what?
And shame.
And shame. Come on.
Shall be to him that refuseth instruction.
It's going to be to that person that refuseth instruction. The reason we're in poverty, the reason we so shameful in a shameful condition is because we refuse instructions, man.
Check it out.
Give me Proverbs chapter 5 verse 17.
The book of Proverbs.
You don't want to listen to the scriptures.
When the goddamn white man, when the black man sold us to the slaves.
The black man sold you to the slaves?
When the black man sold your crackers to the slaves.
Who sold us to the slaves?
The nigga. Like the nigga told them goddamn nigga that's gonna
give me. See, that's what we bringing out. Give me Deuteronomy 28:68. Let's talk it real. Stay here. Don't go nowhere now. We gonna build. Stay here though. Don't run now.
I'm not gonna run nowhere, bro.
All right, all praise.
The book of Deuteronomy.
All right, watch this.
Chapter 28.
This is part of the curses. And because if we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments, this curse was gonna be put upon us. Give me verse 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Come on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The word Egypt means Misraim. Egypt means a house of bondage. He gonna bring you into Egypt. Let the word come out. You gotta do everything decently in order. Let the word come out. All right. Let the word come out. Then I'm gonna let you talk.
I gotta go back to work, man. I'm tired. I know you will.
See, I knew you were gonna run. Keep going with that.
I'm not gonna run.
Don't run. Just listen to it while you working.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
Uh-huh.
thou shalt see it no more again.
And you're going to be on ships, in slavery again, on ships. Your homeland, you're not going to see it no more again. Keep going.
And there ye
And
shall
there,
be sold
you're going to be sold to
unto your enemies.
Unto your enemies, the white man. Keep going.
For bondmen
For slave man
and bondwomen.
and slave woman. So it wasn't the white man that put you in captivity. It was the Most High God that put you in captivity because of your disobedience.
Get out of that King James version and get into some real knowledge of the earth.
And give it to some real knowledge. Give me Proverbs 13:13.
Hey man, who is Esau?
You can't put your logic. You can't put your logic on God.
Esau.
No, I'm just talking about.
Who is Esau, bro?
Right.
Simple logic. If you put your
Who
hand
is
on there, it's
Esau?
hot.
You see us
You ain't
talking.
gotta have no book
Just give us a
saying
second,
Nah,
man.
man.
Do things decently in
Tell me who
order.
that prophet is.
Do things decently in order.
Tell me who that prophet Esau is.
Deal with us
Hold on,
decently
now
in
you
order.
speak Arabic when you say Esau. Now you gotta
Go
tell
ahead
me
with your
who
question,
Esau-
brother.
Hold up, man. Come on, man. Come on, now you gotta tell me who Esau is.
Tell me who Esau is.
Esau is
You ain't
Jesus.
gotta have
Oh,
nothing to tell you
but
that
the
it's
last
hot.
prophet.
That's
But
simple logic
listen.
for you to understand. Like,
Listen,
it's
though,
simple,
huh?
bro.
Last prophet,
You didn't have to touch the fire. If you listen to the book, you wouldn't have had to get burnt to learn it.
Right.
You see, if you touch the book, you wouldn't have had to learn that. So now you living life where you having to touch stuff.
So if you without never being introduced to that book,
Right? How you think you gonna live?
shit, good.
You think you gonna live good?
Exactly.
Just by your own logic. So if you listen, if you took a child and you let a child raise himself out in the woods, how you think that child gonna come out?
When you look at an animal, and the animal is born, he
He'll
has
be
no
dead.
book, a set of laws to show that giraffe.
Animals have
that elephant-
instincts.
Exactly. So
We don't have instincts. All we can do is latch to that nipple, man. Children are pure.
Your sixth sense, that's what your instinct
A
is.
sixth sense.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about the sixth sense because they tell us we only have 5.
Uh-huh.
You have a sixth sense. Yes,
We got a sixth
Yeah,
sense.
you got a sixth sense.
And is that gonna keep us from smoking? Do the sixth sense tell us not to smoke?
Right.
Shit, listen, I don't know what the sixth sense gonna
That's
tell
what I'm
you
saying.
where
You don't even know. So you trying to tell me about the
No.
sixth sense? You don't know the
Bro,
sixth
Yeah, I
sense?
know what the sixth sense is.
Okay, well explain the sixth
But
sense.
shit, I smoke.
You smoke.
Yeah, I smoke.
So did the sixth sense tell you you know better not to smoke?
No, I smoke because it's when I choose.
But you know you shouldn't smoke. But you choose to do it anyway. Why do you choose to do it?
That's something that I want to do.
Why do you think you want to do that? Why you think you know it harming yourself? You know that's suicide.
I mean, the same reason that you go eat, the same reason that you would go eat this chicken and you would go eat this pork and you would go eat this eggs, knowing that that's not good for you, right?
Nah, because I got a book. I follow the dietary code. The Creator gave me a certain things that I can eat that'll be good for me, and certain things that I won't.
I know plenty of people who say they follow that code.
But if they-
go out and eat these same things.
But then they don't follow it.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. You can say you follow it, but if you don't follow it, then you don't follow it.
I mean, bro, that's why I just operate on my spiritual realm, bro. I know
You know what's good for you.
Yeah, I know what's good for me.
Give me Proverbs 14:12.
Figure it out.
You know what's good for you, and you'll sit up there and you'll grab some cigarettes.
Nah.
Matter of fact, listen to me.
Nah.
Watch this. Let me hear me out.
I'll go grab me some weed, put it in my roll paper.
Hear me out. So you'll go grab the Rello that got the on the package. This may cause cancer.
Nah, I won't go grab the Rello. I'll go grab the
You go grab the bad woods.
I'll grab the raw paper.
You gonna grab the raw paper.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, what I got a lie for? I mean, in the Bible, did they smoke weed? Did they smoke?
What's that? A filter on the end of it?
Yeah. And hey, look. So.
If it got a filter on it.
Okay, but look, in the Bible, did they smoke some kind of herb or something?
No, they didn't smoke in no Bible, man.
They didn't. Well, I mean, that's what.
You can't smoke like smoke. You smoking and putting smoke inside of your lungs. That's dangerous, man.
Yeah.
That's how people die.
So is putting that Gatorade inside of your body as well.
You saying the Gatorade dangerous?
Yeah, it is. You know how much sugar in that shit? Yeah, that's dangerous as well.
Okay. But that ain't against thus says the Lord.
I mean, because I'm pretty sure they ain't had Gatorade around that time.
All right. So you saying sugar?
But
sugar,
this also
sugar
our
is
enemy's
sin.
beverage.
No, I'm just saying sugar is dangerous.
Sugar can be dangerous. Anything can be dangerous, and sugar is dangerous.
Sugar is dangerous.
Anything in abundance can be dangerous, right?
Yes.
Anything in abundance can be dangerous. But give me the Proverbs 14:12.
The book of
Show you
Proverbs.
why we've been given. And see, that's our problem. We cannot lean on our own understanding, because what you are. Let me tell you what you are without the Bible. You just flesh, and you just doing what feel good to you. And flesh is self-destructive. So the things that feel good to you are the things that's gonna kill you. That's why good food tastes bad. That's why the sugar tastes good. Your body gonna want sugar, and it's bad for you. It's not gonna want to eat the lettuce and the carrots and the arugula. It's not gonna want to eat those things because.
That's how you were brought up?
But you have to be taught that. You have to be taught to eat that. The flesh.
That's how you got to be taught to eat the bad shit.
Nah, man, you don't have to be taught. You gonna love that bad stuff, man. Once a kid eat candy, you ain't gotta tell no kid. They gonna want that candy. They gonna want that sugar. That's why kids know McDonald's. That's how they can say McDonald's early, man.
Right.
3, 4, 5 years old, they see a McDonald's, they saying, let me McDonald's.
Nuggets.
That's all to do with the marketing and how they pushing this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But they
And
being
that's
tough.
so it ain't even really you getting the understanding. You getting the understanding from the marketing and from the things that you see and from the people that you're around. Give me the Proverbs 14:12.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 12.
Come on.
There's a way which seemeth right unto a man.
There's a way that seemeth right unto a man. It seemeth right to listen to our sixth sense, to follow our third eye. You know what I'm saying? And do what feels right to us. Keep going.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
But the end thereof are the ways of death. So you'll find yourself asking the cashier for something behind the cash register that can give you cancer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you can't be listening to yourself. That's our problem. We don't want to listen to thus says the Lord.
Right.
We think we know what's better. Even at the bottom. Even us being at the bottom of society, we still think we know what's best for us.
Right.
Even with our oppressor telling us and ruling over us, we still think we know what's best for us. Even though we can't even make no decisions for us. You can't even make your own decisions. Read that again. Give me Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 5.
Come on.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
It says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Come on.
Lean not unto thine own understanding.
And don't lean to your own understanding. Don't lean to your own understanding. You're supposed to be leaning to the understanding that thus says the Lord. Watch yourself, Op. You're supposed to be leaning to the understanding that thus says the Lord. Not listening to yourself, man. Because yourself is what got us #1 in all STDs. Us listening to ourselves has us #1 in all poverty levels, man. #1 in AIDS, HIV. Us listening to ourselves have our kids, man. 80% of our children being raised up in single parent households.
That's right.
That's us listening to ourselves instead of listening to thus says the Lord. Give me Deuteronomy 14 verse 2.
The book of Deuteronomy.
Because ain't no way you gonna get yourself out of this captivity, man. Where you think we headed to? Some kind of genetically modified utopia?
Right.
The water's getting contaminated. The air's getting contaminated. The rent going up. You can't work enough jobs. $1,500 for the 1 bedroom.
That's
Taxes going up. Pay rate going down.
right.
Where you think you headed to? Where you think this place going? And see, you can keep smiling at it, keep playing with it, but at the end of the day, if you try to trust in your own understanding and lean on your own understanding, those are the ways of death, man. You're going to continue to be the walking dead. You ever seen this art? By the blacks, Latino, what you say your nationality is? You're a Jew? Okay. Your brother, you'll be from the American black from tribe of Judah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all praises. All praises. Give me Deuteronomy 10, verse 12.
You know what time it is, bro. You already know you know.
The book of Deuteronomy,
Walk in.
chapter 10 and verse 12.
Come on.
And now Israel,
It says, now Israel, come on.
what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Now that you know you're an Israelite, what does the Most High God require of you? Come on.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
We got to fear the Most High God. Come on.
to walk in all his ways,
Walk in all his ways. And the only way you're going to walk in all his ways is by the fear. Just like we can write any kind of moral code, you know what I'm saying, have any kind of code amongst each other, but if there ain't no consequences, and we don't feel the repercussions of breaking that code, then we gonna break it and not care nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sleep with your wife. If I know I can just sleep with your wife and ain't gonna be no consequences, you ain't gonna kill me about it. She gonna, you know what I'm saying, still be with me about it, then I'm just gonna be sleeping with your wife. You know what I'm saying? But if there's consequences of you not, and you fearing the Most High God and knowing that you won't enter into the kingdom, knowing that adulterers don't enter into the kingdom, then there's consequences involved, and that fear of those consequences will keep you in that walk. Keep going.
but to fear the Lord thy God,
Uh-huh.
to walk in all his ways,
To walk in all his ways, come on.
to love him and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul,
To love him and serve him with all thy heart and all thy soul.
to keep the commandments of the Lord
Uh-huh.
and his statutes which I command thee this day
And to keep
for
this-
thy good.
And to keep the commandments.